welcome to Let's Play Cars Meta National Championship, Episode 6, and where we are now going to do the event which is closest to us, Fuel Frenzy 1. But before we do that, I'm going to see if I can switch Lightning McQueen back to his original variation.
How you doing?
Doing okay?
What's going on?
And well, I think I need to... Oh, okay. I was well off with the brakes. And acceleration timing is also pretty slow. So, I think what it is I'm gonna do is try and see if I can switch back to my original form. Although I'm really not sure on knowing if this either is or isn't where we get our characters from, but anyways, I think this is how we switch back to our original form. And as of which we can only play as 2 characters at the moment. And yeah, let's do that.
Showtime.
Because I think it'll be easier switching back to regular McQueen since we don't have to do any monster truck events yet. And I think there probably are some monster truck events in this game, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I just want to get on with some mini games before I do that, because I figure it would be necessary. Hello, Mike. And here we are. We are now at Fillmore's house. Fillmore's Fuel Frenzy 1. And I really don't know if we either can or cannot do each of these events simultaneously, but I think this is more or less one of those events where we don't need to worry about progression too much, but again, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, this is pretty much how we extend our boost tank. Alright, so Fillmore's Fuel Frenzy. Collect gas cans as you drive. Small, medium or large. Don't overfill your tank, that wastes fuel. The number on the can shows users remaining. Don't waste them. Drive as many laps as you can. I have a feeling I might struggle with this, but anyways, we get a single bolt banner point for doing the first level, and I think there are 4 levels as far as I know, but it could be more than that. Anyways, and already Doc has used the first one, and don't really think I'm... Ah, damn it, I hit Mater. Alright, anyways. I think what I need to do is drive 4 miles if I'm not mistaken. But again, that could probably just be me. So, I think this is more or less based on mileage, judging by what I can see here. So I think what I need to do is make up 4 miles if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty much the equivocal to 4 laps.
Just need my space.
And at the same time, I think there are more or less a number of things which need to be taken into accountability whilst I do this. that's pretty much... And well, that is pretty much our first lap done. So, I think that pretty much solidifies how many laps we need to do in order to complete this. As of which I'm basically just trying to get about as many miles as I can at the moment. And there goes Fred. Yeah. Also, oddly enough, I am hearing a sound effect. Oh, sorry, Doc. And... Yep, okay. Okay, now it's all falling apart. Anyways. Well, I think I have enough miles at the moment to get this all done, considering I am continuing to pretty much maximize my fuel load at the moment. And apparently there might be, this is ultimately a 1 mile circuit, as I've discovered from just this one segment alone. And at the moment, I am actually doing pretty well considering the circumstances. Alright, well, not missing too much at the moment. Although oddly enough, it is very helpful to see how the fuel icons are literally just, you know, located all around me. And I really don't know what happens when I've hit my objective. I'm going to assume that something happens, but again, a little bit of a freeze there, but don't think it's really anything too serious. No, it's probably because of the fact I'm saying that I'm only playing this on a HD TV, but you know, there is that. Anyways. I wonder what does happen once I've hit my marks. Yep, okay. I am actually wasting fuel at the moment. Oh, I'm low. Come on. Okay. I've not run out. I'm not out of gas yet. I almost ran out of fuel, but I just reached the gas canister before I stalled. Yeah, I think I can probably make it on this fuel load now. Don't think I need to do anything else. Let's see what happens. Okay. So basically, what I need to do now is basically just keep driving until I run out of gas. Now that I've beat my minimum objective. I'm not really too bothered about setting records at the moment. And there we go. I am out of gas.
Hey, say it with me, folks. Ka-chow!
But it really doesn't matter too much because, well,
fuel economy, man.
because oddly enough, I actually set a reasonable distance, as of which I set a total of 4.348 laps. And oddly enough, as rated by Fillmore, my fuel efficiency rating is actually good. Great job fueling up, man. As of which Fillmore is very much bent on psychedelic rock from the 60s, since he is of course a VW bus. And I've set a record on my own lap board, a personal best. And 30,000 points, along of course with a Bolt banner. And apparently there are 9 levels we need to do, but let's check our game progress. So we are now 19, so we now have 19 Bolt banners at the moment, along of course with the percentage completion of 15%. Now, are there any more we can do? Just to be sure, considering I did of course succeed with this on my first attempt. Are there any more we can do at the present time? You know, just for purposes regarding continuity. Considering it probably won't take me too long for this game to be complete. And yes, there is another level available. Beat all 9 Fuel Frenzy levels to earn a sticker. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue with this. And I might have to check something if I fail at one, just to try and see how long it's going to be, but at the moment, I'm actually glad to say that I'm able to do this. Because I think we need to get through all of these in order to officially, you know, succeed. And this time we're at Fillmore'sNaturePreserve. So, same rules as last time. Basically need to drive about as many laps as we can and also meet the target. And we only get 1 Bolt banner point like we did before, so let's do this. And see how we go. And again, we need to drive 4 laps. Oh, and Doc just took my gas. Although it doesn't matter because basically the only thing I really need to do is just continue meeting my goals, and then once I've met the minimum goal I can more or less just focus on everything else, because that is what I do. Wouldn't necessarily say it's anything to be impressed about, but you know, it's just something I choose to do. So, 4 laps again like we did at the Radiator Springs circuit. Although I don't think we can do all of these. Oh, that's a wall. And basically, topping up my fuel load is more or less what I am doing at the moment. Since that's more or less what I am doing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think basically the larger the gas canister, the more fuel we get in our tank, is how I think this is meant to go, but, you know, there is that. And I think North Willys Butte is probably part of this, but I don't know for sure. Even though, personally, I basically won't know for sure until I've done that race, but, you know. I figured doing this would be a necessity anyway. Considering I am playing this on the champion difficulty. At least for most of these events ouch. At least I can say for most of these events I'm more or less doing this on what was I saying again? I actually don't know. Anyways, continuing, because that's what I do. Also because I don't intend on failing. So, let's continue. Since I am basically just continually maxing out my fuel tank. So we might only get to do the first 2 levels, but at the very least I can say that I'm managing to get some experience behind all of this. Well, I might split this up into 3 parts. If I'm lucky, but again, I think these minigame incentives more or less come along with the overall game progress. Hello, Fred.
This won't hurt a bit.
And already I'm starting to enter the bottom part of my fuel tank. So, basically, all I'm really going to do now is go right where the fuel is.
Terrific. That's just great.
Because I figured that's more or less the most important part. And to anyone who is asking whichever way I should do this, I honestly don't care. Anyways, I continue to clip off the miles. Since I still have... what's on... oh shit! I really have no idea who moved that out into the middle of the road, but that is not a helpful location to put one of those, what are those things called? They're like, aren't they like barriers or something? Well, I really don't know what those things are called, but something like that. I'm just gonna call them striped barriers because I'm not really sure on what they're actually called. What those things are actually called.
Hey, that way.
To be completely honest.
Come on, don't you have an image now, Paul?
I don't know if he can hear me or if he's just talking to himself. As which I think he's more or less doing the second of those 2 things. But again, I'm not really in a race against the AI. I'm more or less in a race against the fuel tank, just trying to pretty much make it on gas. Oh, shit. Come on, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Come on. Oh, just made it. I just made that one stick. Anyways, I'm almost there. Come on, don't fluctuate, don't fluctuate, don't fluctuate, don't fluctuate. Please don't fluctuate. Just made it. Just made it.
Yep, I can see we're about done here.
Yeah, use it. Don't abuse it.
I think he said use it, don't abuse it. Anyways, that's level 2 now done and dusted, and I barely completed 4 laps on that run. So, I once again meet my minimum target, and now I have a total of over 300,000 points to my name. And so, that is now 2 out of 9 events completed, so I would assume this does more or less go along with game progress. Unless there is something else that I need to do, but at the moment, there probably isn't. Anyways. Continuing. To see if there is any other levels I can do at the present time. And at the moment I don't think there is, but whatever. Let's see what we can do. And I'm anticipating not a lot up to this point. Okay, so we've not got anything further to do in Fuel Frenzy, but for now at least, I think I can conclude this segment, and next time, I think what I shall be doing is... I think I'll do Rhythmic Rumble next, as of which I am pretty sure there are 9 levels in that, and we don't need to worry about any game progression just to get through the entirety of it. So, yeah, anyways, Rhythmic Rumble is next. And so with that, stay tuned for more of the Meta National Championship.